Yeah, I know all of the attention these days are on the big PlayStation 5 games, but the PlayStation 4 is still kicking it, and guess what? The majority of games should be playable on the PlayStation 5 as well, if not all of the games. And there are some cool games that are coming out very soon, and some cool games that have been revealed, so let's talk about them. Mortal Shell gets an official release date of August 18th. Yes, it's literally out in 13 days. And I know we get Souls-like games all the time, but this one looks really good. It's a Souls-like action RPG that notes awakening as an empty vessel. You'll enter into a shattered and twisted world where the remains of humanity wither and rot. Implored to do the bidding of the mysterious Dark Father, you must traverse this tattered landscape and track down hidden sanctums of devout followers. There in Mortal Shell, most hallowed grounds, you must overcome formidable foes and harvest the sacred glands. You won't be truly alone when the dead litter your path. Scattered across this land are the remnant anima of lost warriors who can be inhabited to gain their unique abilities and knowledge of weapons. The Dark Father is desperate for you to complete your task, but to what end? Discover shells to suit your playstyle. The lost remains of defeated warriors are yours to unearth. Awaken these mortal shells, occupy their bodies, and significantly widen your understanding of different forms of combat. Inhabit a shell that best fits your style and utilizes their own unique mastery of skills and weapon upgrades. Iron sharpens iron. Combat is strategic and deliberate. Survival demands superior awareness, precision, and instincts. You must commit your sword only when an opportunity opens. Calculate your parries to unleash devastating counterblows. A non-linear campaign will be there. Draw your own path across marsh-infested lowlands, through a gargantuan cathedral of obsidian rock, and into an ancient crypt frozen into the crest of a mountain. You've got deep upgrade paths in there as well, so a lot of upgrade options. Face haunting foes, a lot of unique bosses. Developed by 8 AAA veterans, Mortal Shell has been developed by a coalition of seasoned veterans with an unbridled passion for the Souls-like genre. Best of all, the game is coming at a price point of just $29.99, and if you actually see the game in motion, like, this looks like a full-fledged big budget title. It looks at the level of some of the higher end Souls titles, so I'm very excited for this one. Let's see how it turns out, just because this one hasn't been getting a lot of attention, but I think publisher PlayStack and developer Cold Symmetry are going to develop something of quality when this one drops on August 18th. So yes, less than 2 weeks away. This won't be out next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after that, so it's right around the corner. Alright, next up we have the classics-inspired survival horror game in Tormented Souls. That's coming to the PS4, inspired by Resident Evil, Alone in the Dark, and more. This is very much a horror-based title, and definitely embodying that essence of horror. This looks dark, it looks atmospheric, it notes a nod to the classics. Tormented Souls deliberately sets out to draw inspiration from classic survival horror, from Resident Evil and Silent Hill to Alone in the Dark. Tormented Souls is a modern take on the fixed perspective adventure, offering a modernized control scheme and a more dynamic camera while retaining everything that made those games so beloved by fans. Keep your wits about you. You'll need much more than a steady aim and sharp reflexes to make it out alive. Search the environment for anything you can use to your advantage. Cleverly combine items to solve puzzles and use every resource available to explore the secrets of the mansion and its grounds. So definitely harkening back to some of the old Resident Evil games with that description. Another dimension. Nothing is quite as it seems in Winter Lake. Mirrors provide a path to an alternate reality and another place in time. By crossing these shimmering gateways, Caroline can manipulate the very fabric of reality in surprising ways, turning the situation to her advantage. You are not alone in the dark. The mansion may seem abandoned, but as Caroline investigates its secrets, dark forces and unspeakable horrors will do everything in their power to stop her getting to the truth. Be sure to be alert at all times and use anything you find to fight off the encroaching horrors of Winter Lake. So this one is due out sometime in the future. It'll be coming hopefully in 2021. The publisher has announced this one's coming from P-Cube, and it will release Dual Effect, an Abstract Digital developed survival horror title, Torment, for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, PC, and Steam in 2021. Lastly, I do want to talk about Wintermoor Tactics Club. This looks really cool, even though it has a different aesthetic style and maybe might not be for everyone. This one came out on PC and Steam back in May of this year, so it's still relatively recent, and it will make the PS4 transition in just a few weeks on September 10th. Wintermoor Tactics Club is a tactics RPG with narrative-inspired visual novels set in high school during the 1980s, and it combines its contemporary setting with tactical fantasy RPG combat. So yes, it's very unique in that sense, and the visuals are definitely of a different style. I really dig the aesthetical presentation. Might not be for everyone, but I'm definitely liking what I'm seeing. Players take on the role of Alicia, one of the members of the Wintermoor Academy Tactics Club, where students play the premier tabletop game, Curses and Catacombs. Obsessed with this search for the ultimate club, Principal and Einfield announces a mandatory snowball tournament between the Academy Club's players, which will need to use their tactical prowess to defeat opposing clubs in RPG battle. So yes, the story is a little bit silly at a fundamental level, But the game's visual novel approach to its storytelling helps propel the game's underlying narrative and themes about inclusion and the way we often narrowly define ourselves and others based on the groups we belong to. So yes, on the surface, this game looks very simple and kind of goofy in a sense and not really all that serious, but you can tell that there are underlying thematic and moral tones that definitely are worth to be explored, and I feel like they're going to do a pretty good job doing so. This is a game that was received really well on PC as well. 81 on Metacritic, 129 Steam user reviews, 93% positive on all-time reviews, 16 recent reviews, and 100% of those reviews have been positive. So on that end, it is seemingly well received. Nevertheless, Win or More Tactics Club will be coming September 10th. So that's going to conclude this video. Wanted to shed some light on some of these games that you guys might be missing about. Yes, I know you guys are excited for Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Cyberpunk 2077, Elden Ring. Maybe we'll one day hear information about that game, but for now, you have a Souls-like Immortal Shell, you have a classics-inspired survival horror title, and Win or More Tactics Club looks pretty cool as well. That's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.